I was paid a healthy bounty for Ringo and Curly Bill, and realized there was real money to be made. That's why I went after Henry Plummer.
Wasn't he the sheriff who augmented his income by shaking down miners and robbing gold shipments?
That's the one.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He ran that gang of thieving outlaws called the Innocents.
So it's true that you went toe-to-toe with him?
Indeed I did, son. Indeed I did.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Full play here, chapter 2, and it looks like we're going to a gold mine. So yeah, let's kick this off.
I knew I needed resources if I was going to track down Roscoe Bob Bryant, and hunting Plummer looked like a good way to get rich quick. As the local vigilantes exposed him as the leader of the bandits, and put a generous price on his head. Plummer rallied his gang to plunder one last gold mine before making their escape, and that's where I thought I'd find him.
It makes me nervous standing so close to all these goddamn barrels of gunpowder.
Why would you be nervous? No one has the cojones to come after us. As long as you don't light up a cigar, we're
Going
fine.
for a stealth kill,
Besides,
motherfucker.
George is up there on the rocks with that rifle of his. Nothing gets past him.
As my late father pointed out to me more than once, God made men, but Samuel Colt made them equal.
Who the hell is that then? Don't let him get a shot off!
Oh yeah. Any more? Pussies.
I knew that dynamite wasn't mine, so I decided the polite thing would be to return it. It was the biggest gold rush since Sutter's Mill in '48. Unfortunately, prospectors weren't the only ones drawn to those riches. There were thieves and killers, robbing travelers and hijacking gold shipments. Like those that ran with Plummer. Some were just regular folks I knew from town, drawn by greed and easy pickings. Charlie Crow, the blacksmith. James, who worked in the stable. Sam and Jeremiah Barber, the butcher's sons. Ordinary citizens who lived a double life. Stealing and thieving and murdering their neighbors. Of course, the rest were veterans of the Civil War. Stone-cold killers trained on the bloody fields of Shiloh and Antietam. Plummer had a lot of men on his payroll. A hell of a lot. That son of a bitch pretended to protect the public with one hand while stealing them blind with the other. He set up a defensive perimeter which I had no idea how to breach. Dangerous, desperate individual. I was outnumbered and in way over my head, but I was too damn stubborn and stupid to realize it.
Come on, baby.
They must have thought I was touched. Or had some kind of death wish.
Just hoping no one
Seeing as
shoots
there
one of
were
these
barrels
explosive
of
barrels.
gunpowder everywhere. I thought I was some kind of hero.
What skills we got here? Check out what you get there. You get engraved ranger, ivory handled quick shooter. Is the quick shooter the same as the 6-shooter, or is it a different gun? I don't know if it's a different gun or not. I think it might be different. Ranger, that was pretty beastie, wasn't it? I think I'll go on to pistols next. Trapper doesn't seem to do much for us. Not really a close quarters kind of guy. Akimbo shotguns. See, it's not really my kind of thing. Might get the old armor though. A short weapon. What's a short weapon? Is that just pistols? Pistols and shotguns, I don't know. Hit enemies behind you. Why not? I just want that gold rifle, to be honest.
I finally made it past and headed on to meet my destiny.
Let's head on, baby. Let's head on.
But first, I had something I needed to figure out.
And that is...
I had a few ideas on how to get into that mine, but once I made my decision, I knew there was no turning back. So my first thought was to enter the nearest mine portal. I saw an entrance. Made sense. It was the quickest way in, but that also made it more dangerous, as there would undoubtedly be enemy pickets posted along the way.
That's what I like, baby. That's what I like.
Show yourself, coward! You can't beat the innocents!
Calling me a cow, motherfucker. Eek!
Get out here!
Bastard. Whew.
Besides, once you enter a mine like that, it's easy to get all turned around. And that confusing maze of corridors wouldn't even be the worst of it.
Let's just do this!
Some of those shafts could be as deep as hell.
As hell? Really?
You or me!
A single stumble or misstep can easily end in a deadly plunge to oblivion.
Where'd you gone?
I will put you down a punch!
A log there.
Quick reflexes often make up for a lack of common sense. Luckily, I was never one to be easily bushwhacked. I would just need to be careful not to blow myself to kingdom come.
We're gonna have to sort this out 2 seconds. Okay guys, we're back. Sorry about that.
Take that
With all that gunpowder and dynamite everywhere, a body has to know what he's shooting at.
Oops.
All it takes is one tiny spark, and boom.
I've gone done blow myself up.
Surprise! That's bad enough!
Gots to be mighty.
One
careful.
wrong bullet could have turned that mine into a dad-blasted tube.
Oh, shit.
I freely admit that my plan of attack was not just moronic, but clearly insane.
Oh, Oh,
It's a good thing that I abandoned that ridiculous plan before I even tried it. Instead, I spotted a ladder, a way into the mine from the opposite side.
You than me, buddy. Better you than me.
It was a long way around, but that approach seemed more sensible at the time. Of course, being I had a problem with heights, that scaffolding scared the bejesus out of me. Climbing down that ladder required some caution. Because even though I had a younger man's reflexes, no man can dodge a damn bullet while climbing down a rickety ladder. I needed to make a leap of faith. Which ain't easy when you're suspended between heaven and hell. I was determined not to give up, however. As Sheriff Plummer seemed quite the despicable character. When the vigilantes discovered what the sheriff was up to, people were outraged. That 10,000 they put on his head would go a long way to helping me find old Bob. And I had made it my mission to settle that score come hell or high water. But first, I would have to make a choice. Take the elevator or climb the ladder.
I'm gonna be a badass, no fear motherfucker. Showing me how easy it could have been. Fuck that, man.
I wanted to use the element of surprise. Plus, I figured I could use the exercise. I was warmed up already, so what the hell?
Surprise, motherfucker. How am I going now?
Plummer was a mad dog killer, and the people of Nevada City deserved better.
Nevada City? Well, I thought Plummer met his maker in Bannock, Montana.
Right, well, he was the sheriff of both places at one time or another, but that's neither here nor there. The point was, taking him down would save a lot of lives, including my own.
How am I supposed to go now? Don't make this easy, do they? Am I missing something totally obvious here? Alright. Yes, I was. Here we go, here we go. Lawman. Outlaw. Scalloway. Henry Plum. I don't like him.
They're gonna need a dustpan of this day is just getting worse and worse for you, ain't it?
Henry Plummer was clearly unhinged, and I could see right away that this was gonna take some doing.
You ain't taking me! Get shot! I'm going full medieval on your ass! That's this, you son of a bitch! Stop! I need some help here! Come on, boys! Take this cocksucker out!
Oh man, stop throwing shit at me.
You know who we are.
Who else was shooting at me then? So there's another guy shooting at me. Oh, that's some fuckers.
I'm going all medieval on your ass.
So that's how Henry Plummer died. Him and his crew were worth their weight in gold. And now, I was officially a bounty hunter.
Oh yeah, motherfucker. I love being officially a bounty hunter.
So, did you finally go after that Bob feller?
Well, I heard word he was in Kansas with John Wesley Hardin. So that's where I went.
Where in Kansas?
Abilene. Why do you ask, Ben?
No reason.
Was Hardin as fast as Ringo?
Ringo was fast, but John Wesley was as fast as the devil himself. Hell, he killed his first man at 15. From that day forward, he had a price on his head and wouldn't back down for nobody, not even Wild Bill Hickok himself. I dodged death many a time, and that night in Abilene was no different. I was there with the intention of finding that bastard Bob and collecting the bounty on John Wesley.
Shoot him!
This gun's not as powerful as most.
Hey, got something for you.
Come on. Anyone else want a piece? Anyone else want a piece, motherfuckers? Oh, pussies, a lot of them. Absolute pussies. Any pussies back here?
I thought the Texas Rangers got Hardin.
Yeah, that's what they want you to believe. It was cold and a witch's tit and a brass bra that night as I fought my way past his loyal compadres.
Oh, now I'm oh, this is a quick shooter. What's the difference? Not very powerful.
To the very same saloon we're sitting in today. Look around and imagine this place painted in blood. Hardin was waiting for me, and... Wait, I'm jumping the gun here. Let me back up and give you some background on this sumbitch. He deserves that much. Don't you think so, Ben? John Wesley Hardin was a killer.
Why did I pick up that shotgun?
By the end, he confessed to taking the lives of 42 men. Fathers and husbands, brothers and sons, men with families who cared about them. He was a bona fide folk hero by then, and had amassed a gang of armed miscreants and other assorted thugs. He and his men set up camp outside of town, and I was hoping Bob was among them.
Shit, it's cold out here. I'm freezing my giblets off.
Ain't right, we gotta stay out here keeping watch like this. Damn it! Shoot that son of a bitch!
They didn't ask why I was there. They knew. As most of them were wanted as well. I figured Hardin was here somewhere, but to get to him, I'd have to get past his gun hands. I had to spill a lot of blood to find out Hardin wasn't in that camp. He was carousing in town with his closest friends. Hardin's boys apparently didn't want me to reach the Bull's Head. Some were hightailing it into town to inform their jefe of my unwelcomed presence.
You can't hide from me.
Fucking shite this gun.
That's right. Brother, I'm gonna make you pay for that. Tell Hardin someone's coming for him.
Stop that bitch!
Let the boys know we got another law dog.
Law dog. The boys know there's some badass here ready to kill your ass. Who's talking? I can hear bitches, but I don't see bitches. Bitches, where you at?
I wondered if Bob was among them.
Seems not, old friend. Seems not. Ooh, upgrade. Execute nearby enemies. Deal some headshots without even aiming. Press and holding Q will eat up your concentration in exchange for making nearby enemies for execution with parry headshots. Oh, and we've got the golden rifle. Boosty. Oh, look at that bad boy. Get some light. Oh, that's sexy. That's sexy. Gonna deal some serious damage with this motherfucker. Right, where are they? Are they over there? Are they over here? Creaky.
And I steeled myself for the fight ahead. For as good as I was, deep down I wondered if John Wesley wasn't just a little bit better. Before I could test my mettle against Hardin, however, I would first need to dispatch his cadre of hired killers. Most of these degenerates were beyond redemption, but John Wesley might have been a different story.
I wasn't expecting that one there.
I didn't learn until later that that night was in fact his birthday celebration.
No, no. Get the old rifle out, I think.
There he is.
Fuck. 12 rounds now as well. Fuck a fucking sniper.
You think you can kill me?
No, I'm pretty confident I'm going to kill you.
I think I already mentioned that I found Hardin in this very saloon.
Yes, you did, sir. Yes,
Suffice it to say, nobody there was happy to see me. In fact, I felt a certain hostility. I was disappointed that neither Bob nor John Wesley were among the dead. But that was short-lived, as a moment later I was facing down the fastest gun in the West.
Oh dear. Killed a man for snoring and fought him off operator. John Wesley Harden.
I felt a bolt of adrenaline. Or maybe that was fear.
Am I gonna win this?
He was well known for his tricks.
Do you have any faith
and
in me?
I knew I'd need my own if I was ever to defeat him.
No, it's gonna be a fair fight, man. Fair fight. No.
That man was faster than greased lightning. But being inebriated as he was, he didn't count his shots. And now, he was at my mercy.
I've just killed you? Didn't I?
So he didn't die?
No, I sent him to prison. Years later, after he was free, some restless Avenger took his life. Shot him in the back in a saloon just like this one. Anybody up for another beer? Ben?
Oh well. It's a beautiful story.
Thank you, darling. Yeah, some say revenge is a dish best served cold.
So whatever happened to that Bob guy you were after?
Personally, I'd like to hear some of your other adventures. Like, I don't know, do you ever go toe-to-toe with a red man?
The Red Man, Grey Wolf.
Yes, I did, Ben. I remember once I was after this renegade Apache, Grey Wolf. Strangely enough, revenge was also his primary motivation. A bounty was put on Grey Wolf's head, and that's how I came to hunt him in the mountains. Mountains so high they tickled the nether regions of heaven.
Tickle that, baby.
Grey Wolf was a Chiricahua Apache medicine man who had led a war party in revenge for a massacre against his people. The U.S. Army had attacked his tribe during his daughter's sacred sunrise ceremony, and the slaughter was unspeakable. I understood his anger, as there's nothing more traumatic than seeing those you love die in a cruel and painful death. Right from the beginning, I couldn't shake the feeling that Grey Wolf was watching my every move. He led a band of young Apache warriors who wanted retribution and were more than willing to die for him.
I don't like these Apache motherfuckers. They some mean-ass motherfuckers. With the red faces and the feathers in the hair. Oh, Mr. Apache, I like your feathers in your hair. Makes you look so pretty. It's a shame you're gonna be dead. When I shoot you with my rifle, kill a fucking bird. You gonna die like a motherfucker, and it's gonna hurt.
They saw me before I saw them.
Fuck my ass. Fucking apaches.
And it crossed my mind that maybe this wasn't such a good idea. But now that the shooting had started, there was no backing down.
Not giving up my fucking golden rifle for a shotgun, you mental? Ah, stop moving! Bastard.
It was rugged country, the winter home of the Chiricahuas, and that's why they had retreated there. I admit to having some regrets about going after them the way I did. But then again, I got a lot of those.
Oh, you got a lot of regrets, old man.
Did you find Grey Wolf?
Not at that moment, but I did find the entrance to their hideout.
Fuck. No. That should have saved me life, yeah.
A deep crevice that led to a deeper cave.
Don't tell me you went in there.
Yeah, but it's not out of bravery so much as pure, angry cussedness.
I don't like caves, man. It's like 127 hours. Cave's not very forgiving.
See, back then, I had a stubborn streak a mile wide, and I wasn't about to back down.
So it was like pitch black in there?
Actually, it was pretty well lit, as they had torches on the wall.
Fucking good shots, these fucking apaches. What was that? don't even know if this is the right way. I haven't got a clue. Maybe not.
How big was his cave?
Big as hell, Ben. Chiricahua had hid out there during the Indian Wars.
Everything's as big as hell, or as whatever is hell to him, isn't it? He likes hell. Likes comparing things to hell. Big, cold, wide, smelly, and round, hot, and smelly, and angry.
They thought it was haunted with the
hell.
ghosts of those murdered by the horse soldiers.
The cave was haunted with dead Indian ghosts?
No, child. It wasn't.
To be honest, I was more concerned with the live ones than the dead ones.
I need to remember which fucking keys are which. W-A-S-T. C-A-D-S. Yeah. Fucking run out of words. I think I'll take the high ground.
How come you know so much about engines?
A few years back, I was married to 2 Mescalero women.
At the same time?
Yeah, they were sisters. Polygyny is traditional among the Mescalero.
So what happened?
Oh, I had to get out of there. Those girls never shut up. Both of them nagging at me all the time. Drove me half crazy. Haven't seen them since.
No, I mean, what happened with Grey Wolf?
Oh, well, I pursued him into the Cave of Death.
Sounds like a good
I
kid
came
to be in.
upon this flooded grotto, and that's when I saw him. He came to me unarmed and unafraid. His voice echoed in the shadows. And I sensed he meant me no harm.
You carry great darkness in your heart, and if you do not release it, it will claim your soul.
The sound of his voice put some kind of ancient Indian spell on me. As his story unfolded in my mind,
You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything that you are. The soul would have no rainbow if the eye had no tears.
he said I was a great warrior, a coyote man, unequaled by any other pale-faced warrior, or something like that.
The snakes will bite shadows of your past until a venom poisons your heart, and an echo of the song of the dead summons the spirits deep from within the mountains.
I didn't quite get what he was saying, but there was definitely snakes. And indeed, his warriors surrounded me and attacked me like hungry wolverines. They couldn't stop me, though, and Grey Wolf wasn't in the mood for idle talk.
Oh yeah, 2 motherfuckers.
I swear I couldn't see any way out of this trap. But suddenly, one just appeared. Kind of like a miracle.
Stairs. Stairs just appeared like a miracle. Some more fucking rifle ammo before I go. Loo for new.
I felt like I would be lost in that damn cave forever.
Upgrade. So I'm going to get the armor upgrade. That's the only one I'm going to get from this tree, though. I'm not getting any more from this tree. Just going to do the short range tree, pistol tree.
Finally, I found myself back outside, perched on the edge of a precipice overlooking a thundering whitewater river. To get where I was going required several leaps of faith, but no way in hell I was turning back.
What the fuck? I didn't see any other way to do that. Is there another way to go? Am I missing the point?
I chased after him, determined to make him explain the meaning of all that mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo's right. Are you making this all up as you go?
A few details may be fuzzy, brother, but I am relating exactly what happened to me.
Do you believe him? I don't know.
There were dozens of Apache warriors aiming at me from on high.
Dozens?
Well, maybe not dozens, but there was a lot of them.
At least 3 or 4.
Well, more than that, little lady.
3. What a liar. More than that, little lady. I'm loving this rifle.
I had a
this is
steep
like my
climb
favorite
up
gun.
creek ahead of me and scrambled up those rocks like a mountain goat. I was determined to locate Grey Wolf and find out exactly what the hell he was trying to tell me.
You're a bad man. Stop being bad. It's bad for you. I love this gun. This is like my favorite gun in any game I've ever played, ever. I love repeaters. Such sexy rifles.
And wouldn't you know it? That crafty son of a bitch led me right into a trap.
What kind of trap?
Well, son, there had to be at least 100 Apaches around him.
100 Apaches.
100? God be my witness.
Oh, come on. Who are you kidding?
Hey, I believe you. Come on, tell us how it ended.
All right, but I'm not gonna drag this out. Where were we?
I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
You were surrounded by 100 Apache warriors.
Well, I didn't take the time to count them exactly, but there were a lot of them.
I can't see. I can't see them. Is that it? Oh, you fucker. I don't like this. Where are we getting shot from now? There's only be a couple left, surely. fuck is this guy? Oh, there we go. Oh, he was well hidden. Jesus.
And in the end, a path appeared before me that I had not seen before.
This guy must be mortal by now. He's so drunk.
I followed it as I desperately needed to find out what Grey Wolf was trying to tell me.
W-A-S-D.
But it was like that son of a bitch disappeared into thin air.
Turned into a pure wolf. I think he's just high as a kite.
Never did find him. And never did collect my goddamn bounty.
Oh, poor guy.
Thank you, darling. It's interesting how the truth can sometimes seem might malleable, depending upon your point of view.
Like how those dime novels make you out to be something you're not?
Jack, don't be starting trouble.
No, he's right. They do tend to exaggerate.
Did they exaggerate your part in taking down the Daltons?
Well, I was there in the flesh, boy, so I saw what happened firsthand.
The Dalton brothers, yeah.
Those Daltons were lawmen once, before they all went bad, robbing banks and trains clear across the territory. Until Coffeeville, of course. I was one of the citizens who took up arms that day.
Fighting on the side of the riot?
I did my best, sir. We all did. It was early morning. One of my friends was a local gunsmith, and he handed out firearms to anybody who'd take one. You see, the Daltons got it in their heads to rob 2 banks at the same time. 2 banks on the same damn street.
Right, here we go, lads. Here we go.
Story was Bob Dalton's girl was always writing him about how he had no ambition. Oh, you're nobody next to Jesse James, she'd say. Finally, the bastard took his brothers to Coffeeville just to shut her up. Well, the locals recognized the Daltons right off. Before they could get away, half the town took up arms to defend their property.
How many Dalton brothers were there? Well, I got a point. No. I fancy dual wielding now. There's a butt nugget somewhere.
The brothers paid dearly for their stupidity, but everybody knows they had it coming.
There's more to it than that. I read all about that day, so I know for a fact that it went down very differently.
Oh dear.
First of all, it was high noon. A posse of U.S. deputy marshals were on the rooftop across the street.
Get ready, boys. They're gonna make a move.
The lawmen had been tracking the Daltons for months. Now they finally had them dead to rights. But those boys had a reputation as stone-cold killers, so the marshals took every precaution, knowing they wouldn't go easy. Among them was a bounty hunter feared by many a lawbreaker. The marshals tried to get the Daltons to surrender.
They'll give up eventually. We just gotta wait the son of bitches out.
But this bounty hunter knew that the brothers were far too proud to ever lay down their guns. He went in
already
there
did.
alone to confront those criminals.
Oh, he did he? Ain't
One
that a
of the marshals
coincidence?
shouted, "Where are you going? Are you crazy?"
Hey, where do you think you're going, dumbass? That rifle's mine.
But he paid him no mind. He saw a way to get around to the back of the bank. Then he figured out how to hit the Daltons from a direction they weren't expecting.
Up the butthole.
Above. Fortunately, a water tower was right there. A moment later, He was climbing up a steep ladder, laughing at danger as he did.
Herpity, derpity, herp,
It was
herp.
brave men like him who risked their lives to tame this wild country.
Oh, sorry. What the hell is going on here? Here we go, baby.
We've got company.
Miss. Hit.
Heroic men like him, who did what other men couldn't or wouldn't to make this country free.
Here we go. Dual wield these bad boys.
Like Jim Bowie and Davy Crockett, who died defending the Alamo.
Here we go.
Is that Silas Greaves? Son of a bitch!
Reload, motherfucker.
You better hide.
Hiding from you, motherfucker. Dual quick shooters, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? I like these guns too much, though.
That asshole just killed Red?
Seems that way.
Over there!
Too fast for you, bitch. You don't stand a chance.
That's Silas Greaves! What the hell?
Blam!
Amateurs.
Came away
Amateurs.
victorious, taking down those thieving Daltons. His name was Silas Greaves.
Couldn't have missed more there, could I?
When the dust finally settled, he was the last man standing.
Sorry, kid, but that just wasn't the way it happened. It was early evening, not high noon.
So now he's admitting the first story was a lie.
I was late to the party and Coffeyville was already up in arms. The Daltons blew up a safe and were all set to hightail it out of there. Those pathetic deputies surrounding the bank were dropping like flies.
The love of the loser. Aw.
I had been tracking those jokers for months, waiting for them to do something reckless.
Oh, you are...
Finally, they did. Those stupid bastards decided to rob 2 banks at the same time in the same town where everybody knew them. They still had friends in Coffeyville.
Face me, you coward!
Face me, you coward.
Waste
right
your
here.
bullets. Go ahead!
Is that a waste, huh? Is that a waste? You look dead to me, mate. That wasn't as fashionable an entrance as I was hoping for. I like the other one. Where are we going? It's not where we're meant to be. Oh, wrong button.
Hey, we got a hero! Put some holes in him!
And those friends came after me like a pack of wild dogs, tooth and nail. They were coming at me from all directions. I caught sight of the Daltons running with the money and didn't want to lose them. Problem was, they knew the town better than I did. And to top it off, I found myself in the middle of another shootout entirely.
Did the Daltons hole up in somebody's house?
No, it was the Smiths, I believe. They were cousins of the Daltons. And they were shooting at the Browns, who were shooting at the Daltons. Which wasn't any surprise, as those two families have been feuding forever. And since the Joneses are related to the Browns, they shot at the Smiths, pissing off the Heimhoffers, whose daughter recently married a Smith. Well, bullets were flying every which way as all the old feuds in Kansas caught fire all at once. There was a hell of a lot of pissed off people in Coffeyville that day. But that's just the way life is sometimes. Shit happens.
Where the fuck am I being shot from? Fucking hell, man. What a chore. Am I meant to be going this way? God, do a little jump when you gave away. Some more rifle ammo. None of you guys use rifles.
God damn him!
The Dalton boys knew I would never give up. Those Daltons weren't the sharpest knives in the drawer, but they always stood together. They set a trap to slow me down and allow at least two of them to escape. The third brother stayed behind to plant me, just in case that trap of theirs didn't work.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Trap did work. Can't get me here, surely. Is that it? Oh my god. Which room am I fucking meant to go then? I'm missing something stupidly obvious here. Oh, right. What a foolish fool I am. Oh, here we go. Got the fight.
It was Emmett, the youngest, and he decided to stand his ground and face me down.
I ain't afraid of you, Silas Greaves. This is where it ends for you.
He was determined to protect his brothers. I understood how he felt. Taking me on all by his lonesome wasn't exactly a recipe for a long life.
I'm gonna plant you where you stand. God damn,
But Emmett Dalton survived the robbery in Coffeyville. He's the only Dalton who did.
They say he was shot 23 times.
Well, Dwight, who do you think put all those damn holes in him? But I have to admit, that boy had grit.
Well, I think we're gonna call it a day on episode 2 there. I hope you've enjoyed it. With some pretty cool missions there. I think the guy's getting a lot drunker. I think Silas has had a few too many to drink and he's starting to forget his own shit. But yeah, we will continue with the next part tomorrow or the next day. Be sure to come and watch it. I hope you've had fun. I've had a lot of fun. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.